Hi Team We Run, Physio Megan here. So today we're going to talk a little bit about strengthening our glute muscles, and most specifically we're going to look at glute med and glute min. Now these muscles sit on the outside of our glute muscles and they help us to abduct the hip. They also really help us with running because they provide stability to the pelvis as we come onto one leg. Strengthening these muscles can be really helpful for runners and could even potentially help to prevent against injuries such as ITB syndrome and patellofemoral pain. And this is because it prevents that inward movement of the knee if we have really good stability around the pelvis. So we're going to look at 3 exercises for these muscles. The first one is going to be hip hitching. Now we can do this really simply by standing on one leg and dropping the pelvis on one side and simply hitching up. I'm going to just come off this because it's a bit wobbly. To advance this exercise, you could use a step, hold onto something for support, drop the hip down and hitch up. The second exercise we're going to look at is lying on the floor. We're going to make sure our hips are stacked over each other and we're simply going to abduct the hip. Now, if it's a bit too uncomfortable on your back here, you can lie all the way down, that's fine. And we're working on that glute med and glute min, abducting the hip. And if you wanted to advance that, you could put a band around your legs as well. And finally, the creme de la creme of glute med exercises, a side plank. So this is working the glute meds on this side. We can hold that position. Really, really great exercise for working those glute muscles and those abductors. So there you go. A few exercises there for you to try and build up some strength in those glute muscles. Any questions, guys, then please feel free to get in touch with me and ask. Other than that, happy running.